Ah, jeez, this freaking. Oh. Wow, it's the cool new thing to put the little screwed up B in front of your name. Wow. Awesome. Hey, it's me, Star Wars Paladin. Playing the Nover. With Buddy Cure Heat. Hoping to get some
Your
good
shuttle has
games, I
delivered
guess.
you into Republic territory. Objective is to establish a beachhead for our naval forces. Primary target, Republic defense bunker. Primary weapon, coastline artillery emplacements. Capture a minimum of 2 emplacements to penetrate the enemy bunker's shields.
There's nobody named Bane. Why would you randomly say Bane? Guess some kind of option. Shoot.
Assault begins now. Seize the artillery emplacements for Imperial glory.
Nobody was gonna go north. It's awesome. Way to go. Way to go, guys. I'm just gonna stand back. Oh, no, no. What the hell? I clicked the ground. And I want to... What? It just did it again. No, I want to... There we go. No, now everybody's out of...
belongs to us.
There we go. Unbelievable. How hard should it be just to crouch down? Shouldn't be hard. Also shouldn't have been hard to kill that Vanguard. I know I'm lagging, but I mean, come on now. Snipers should be really, really strong.
Southern emplacement lost. We're taking fire. The Republic
I don't mean like
has taken the
broken
western
strong, but I mean like really my sniper is 35 meters.
Retake the emplacements immediately.
Take down those 35 meters. Where's that? Really, I tab targeted, but you're not gonna tab target. Lost. This is cool. Wow, they just keep running away. I don't want to roll. I don't want to roll, but I want the person targeted. Why isn't there a command for that? Ooh, why is it gotta be so freaking stupid? Let me play how I want to play. Stop. No, I don't want to roll. Damn it. No, I don't want to freaking roll. Oh my gosh.
We've lost the eastern emplacement.
Wow, that's awesome, guys. We even have a couple people up there, but yeah. I'm just gonna put this off. Oh, cool. Yeah, look, I just got double grappled, and I was only at half. Double grapple, and I was only at half resolve. What's the point? Why even have resolve? Half the time it works too well. The other half the time, when I need it, It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Stupid.
Use and emplacement belongs to us.
Go, we got these back on us. I'm tired about bitching about this game.
The Republic is penetrating our shields. Retake the
Maybe likes to
emplacements
PvP
immediately.
though.
The Republic is
There's a
down
lot of
for
other things I'd rather be doing.
Reconfigure tactics before the assault fails.
I was having fun just leveling my character. And oh, they're all going west now. I was having fun leveling my character and making videos about that. That's a lot more fun because people can still screw with me, but their capacity is diminished significantly. I can just make videos. People like to see PvP though, but I don't know what's so interesting about watching that. That's the thing that nobody can tell me. What's so interesting? And I used to ask them. I used to say, "Oh, wow, cool. I'm glad my finish move didn't go off. He got to kill me, but you know, oh well, whatever. Stupid game." You know, and I used to ask. I'm like, what's the difference between if I play Galactic Starfighter or if I PvP or, you know, whatever? Well, I'm just interested in such and such. Yeah, but why? Why is it such a big deal? If you just want to hear me talk, I don't need to pay like, what, $17 or $18 a month. You know, Star Wars? So, yeah, there's, you know. There's a great other Star Wars game out there. I heard they were doing something with what's that? What is it? Oh, yeah, cool. Look, I just got punted and pushed, and it wasn't until they cryo froze me to where it maxed out my resolve. And yet I stayed cryo frozen, or whatever that cryo bomb, and they were able to kill me. I took 3 controlled hits before it built up my resolve, which I'm dead. I mean, is it, why? Do they play PvP? Do the people that make these design choices play this game? I mean, what the hell? It doesn't make any sense that. And why can't I? Oh, because he's standing behind it. I wish I could talk to him. I wish I could have like a 2-hour meeting and just categorically go through everything PvP related. You know, I don't know like the move to move stuff like some people do. Where like, this move is 2 frames faster than this move and that move, and this move has an extra 10 frames of animation and takes an extra quarter of a second. I don't have that information. I mean, I can get it, but I can tell you a lot of other stuff. For you otherwise, it seemed like scoundrels never run out of energy. Well, my sniper's starved for energy if I do anything other than spam my little rifle shot. Oh, terrible. Oh well. I think I'll pause it and keep talking, honestly. If Curie wants to keep playing. Wow, look at that, he got some MVP votes, that's cool. Oh man, I did terrible on damage, but it's because I was pinging its health the entire time. Every time I tried to do something, I was just either rolling into them, or they're just killing me or whatever. Freaking 6 deaths. Stupid. things sure are weird. I mean, the way people are. You read about them, you learn a lot about them. A little bit. And they're weird. People are clinging on to more and more, I guess what you'd call fringe behaviors. More and more unhealthy stuff. And kids. See? It's like some naked guy running around on the fleet. You know, kids are, or at least believe, that they are maturing at younger ages, and to feel mature, they are doing more and more fringe extreme stuff and running with the wrong crowds, doing the wrong stuff. And nobody's telling them that it's okay to be a kid, that it's okay to just chill. And oh, that's funny. I could have went this way. I can't believe you can actually go up there. That's freaking cool. Yeah, I'm just buzzing around Alderaan. As soon as we're done PvP, and I'll do more of my Alderaan video, but just scrounging for scavenging stuff and slicing stuff. And thinking. The fringe stuff that kids are into nowadays is really scary. They don't have the same celebrities that kids used to have. You know, when I was a kid.
What's up?
I wouldn't say, you know, like, who's your hero? Well, my hero is, you know, my dad. People like Charlton Heston and freaking hero, you know, people.
Can't live without me, huh?
Oh shoot! Wait, I'm gonna go get those really quick. You know, people that stood up for what they believed in. Fucking Hutbull.
Oh.
Ludo. Is this?
I'm your host, Begeren Deathmark. Everyone knows the rules. 2 teams selected by random draw. The Frog Dogs and the Rotworms. 1 ball. Grab it, pass it, or run it. Grappling blasters can be used to climb the arena floors. Toxic sludge pipes can be used to die painfully.
Like John Wayne.
Over the enemy team's goal line
Clint
any
Eastwood.
way you can to score a point.
You know, those were
Murder, encouraged.
my heroes.
Cheating,
Bruce Campbell.
Of course. Cannibalism, you can be the first.
You
Just
know,
be sure to honor our host,
manly men.
Dorada the Hutt, and never kick the ball.
Those were my, I don't know, my role models. That's like what that was my just impression in my imagination of what being a man meant.
Frog Dogs, take the ball.
You know, nowadays people just are affiliating themselves and associating themselves with so much negativity. Very, very bad, unhealthy negativity. and nobody's doing anything about it. They can't resolve a conflict to save their stupid little lives. They can't talk normal at all. Oh, did they bubble? That's okay. They're just stupid as shit. Entitled little brats. And there's more of them. And more of them. And they don't like you, and they don't like me, and they don't even like each other. And oh, you are so lucky. And they fight with each other, and they rip each other down, and they rip you down and rip me down, and they rip everybody's ideas down, and they're just wastes. And I don't understand it. Wow, you guys. Why don't... Okay. Wow, who did that punt? Whoa, what the... Where'd the...
Lawless Rodworm pass!
Wow. Oh, cool, I'm glad that stupid roll had, like, took a good 2-second lag and my pulse didn't go off. Awesome. 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 I'm really good, dude. Action, blood. Come on, hurry up.
Was that supposed to be a pass? Get it together, Rodworm!
Anyway, I don't know.
Frog dogs, take the ball!
I used to talk to a friend of mine that used to be a teacher, and she'd say, "What is it, Pill?" She didn't say, "What is it, Pill?" I'm saying that to my cat. She would say that people's minds are sick. That's what she would say. She'd say their minds are sick. And that's what it's like. It's like everybody's heads are full of garbage. Everybody's attention spans have been like the kids. They're just down to nothing. Their intelligence is just down to nothing. Their entitlement is through the roof. And, you know, if I was a conspiratist or whatever, I would say it's all leading towards something. It's just a new generation, a huge new generation of brainwashed sheep that are like mass consumers that seriously will buy whatever you tell them, whenever you tell them, without even thinking, and they'll defend you to the last breath, but they don't even know why.
Pass connects. Nice play.
Oh, that sucks.
The Frog Dogs score.
They're just like these little stupid tween super soldiers.
Rockworms have the ball.
And it's like, why would you breed like a whole generation of people to be so... Oh, damn, what's the door again? To be so damn stupid. It's like they're being bred to latch on to feed a system. They can't think for themselves at all. They're being taught to just be zombies Stupid, idiotic, mouthy zombies.
Lawless Rudworm Pass!
I don't get it. They consume. They have to be told everything. Which freaking blows my mind. Go. Go.
The Rudworm score!
Good job. Who was that? Trail.
Neutral ball! Who's gonna go for it first?
Anyway. They're just freaking zombies, man. Stupid zombies. And they've been medicated so much. I don't know what the hell any of them are thinking when they freaking talk. You just go like, what are you talking about? I'm pretty sure I was crouching. I'm pretty sure I was crouching. Dumb freaking assholes. I'll get back to my pipe. I wasn't bothering you. Oh, cool. I'm glad that my crouch won't even go. Oh, laggy. Pulse. Bye-bye.
Frog Dogs take the ball!
Kids are really stupid and can't think. I wish they could. So I don't get it. They just consume. And technology's moving so fast that parents can't even keep up. Parents refuse to understand anything. And it's stupid because it sounds like something from like an old... Parents just don't understand. No, I mean, like, they really don't understand. And they don't even seem to freaking care. It's like their situation. I don't have anything to do with.
Lawless Rudworm Pass!
No, wrong way. They can't hear what I'm saying. Actually, they can hear what I'm saying. I just can't hear what they're saying. Should have just taken the pipe. I mean, nobody's there. I don't know why the parents are so damn stupid. Wow, look at them go.
Score!
Awesome.
Rudworms are hungry for the win!
Alright, I'm gonna say nice things even though
Who's gonna go
I
for
can't
it
hear
first?
them. Let me hide these costs really quick. Even though that means I'll forget about them. This generation of young parents are equally dumb as hell. I don't get them at all. They want other people to raise their freaking kids for them.
Rudworms have just taken the record for worst pass in history.
You know, it's like, and we had to kick somebody from the group earlier.
Rudworms have the ball.
And it's like, this game is not your babysitter. MMOs are not your kid's babysitter. They're not what you want raising your kid. They're little sponges. It only takes one bad one to screw up your kid for life. To infect their brain. Like a freaking virus, and all of a sudden your kid's been infected with a virus that you're never going to be able to get out. Force barrier, rush on it. It's like SpongeBob. It's like everybody lets their kids watch SpongeBob. That is the stupidest, most ADD attention span freaking TV show on the planet.
What a failure!
The only other one worse than that is that stupid ass Family Guy show. They just love Family Guy. Oh my gosh, that's like everybody's favorite show. That show is dumb as hell. It's freaking dumb show, man. And they just gobble it up. And and then again back to the fringe. I mean, the entertainment that they're into is sick. The things that pass for funny. Wow, immune, sweet. They're unbelievable.
Beautiful pass by the frog dog.
Just the things for entertainment. And it keeps getting more fringe and more fringe and more fringe. And none of it's realistic at all. Because I think if it was real, it would scare the piss out of people. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, a lot of people kids are screaming outside. You know, like a lot of people say, oh yeah. Talk about World War II or whatever. There's people that say just like how awesome Hitler is. And I doubt that they've ever watched like Holocaust videos. I mean, they don't show that stuff anymore. But when I was a kid, they still showed that stuff on the History Channel. And I watched it because I wanted to know. There's no other way to get educated on that stuff. They didn't even teach it in school, but it was on the History Channel, and I watched the History Channel when I was a kid. And it's like, oh, you think Hitler's cool, and you think all these just sick, weird-ass fringe things. It's like you have no idea what you're talking about. And these people are walking among us, just freaking nutjobs. Absolute nutjobs. And they're getting younger and younger and younger and younger and
Cherish those brutal moments forever.
Oh man. He's doing even lower damage. I hope I didn't screw up his gear. But he only had 3 deaths. He only had 3 deaths and I had 8, so I mean, I don't know, risk versus reward. I have no idea. Going back to the whole discussion about role models and stuff. Woo. The role models, like I was talking about Hitler, and there's a lot of other ones. All the mass murderers, and there's always been a fringe, and they usually don't hurt anybody. They usually don't bother anybody, and they just listen to black metal or whatever, and talk about how cool Charles Manson was or whatever. And then they may think that they're skinheads for a little while, but they usually grow up. But they're typically, well, actually, one thing first. I grew up right next, literally, in the city where the Green River killings were happening with the Green River Killer. It's not fun. It is. I have to say this. It's the most horrific thing you can imagine, living next to a maniac, a serial killer. Turn the volume down a little bit. It's the scariest thing on the planet. People think serial killers are so damn cool. It's horror. It's true horror, and they go, no, horror, gore, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're into. It's like, no. Real serial killers are almost the scariest thing on the entire planet. There aren't very many things worse than that, but but they think they're so cool. They're not cool, but they think they are. And I think part of that is because what passes for entertainment now doesn't do reality justice. They think Hollywood. These kids think Hollywood is like the real thing. And it's not. Hollywood could not be further. I don't care how grimy or gory or horrific a Hollywood movie is. It has not. It could not be farther away from reality if it tried. With a couple exceptions. Very, very few exceptions to that rule. So yeah, I grew up really seriously within a couple miles of where the Green River killings were happening. And I can't tell you, I was having nightmares every night about my family, like maybe getting murdered by this lunatic. Many dreams. Some of them are still completely vivid today. And that's what I never hear him bring up the Green River Killer. That was something with Ted Bundy and Charles Manson and stuff. But these stupid kids, they have no idea. But the thing is, there haven't been a lot of new ones, thank goodness. But what has happened now is all these stupid mass shootings. When I was a kid, we didn't have mass shootings, even though the guns still existed back then. We didn't have mass shootings. It was unheard of until Columbine. And I'll never forget Columbine. I was in the airport when it happened, and I couldn't believe it. I was in high school at the time. I was like, why would a kid do that? I mean, school is bad, and I have seen the worst that school has. But you don't go kill everybody. I mean, it was just, I couldn't believe it.
I kind of like it.
And then after Columbine, you know, they glorified the monsters that did that. The media glorified it. And those two monsters became celebrities. And they became the poster, the poster soldier, the top rank, if you will, because they call it now, calling it a leaderboard mentality. Keep all these people, all these sick bastard statistics like leaderboards, and kids have idolized these monsters and these maniacs. And every time there's a new one, they collect their info like trading cards. And this is what they respect. And their parents have no idea. And I don't understand it. And people talk about the mental health problem in the United States or whatever. People have no idea how bad it really is. And then when mental health stuff does get done, they use it as a tool or a catalyst to take people's guns away that they just don't want to have guns. It's not being used where it needs to be. And you've got all these straw purchases, and a lot of these are just gun thefts and stuff. It's a really bad situation. It's a perfect. That's what you call a perfect storm. And even if you took all the guns away, it wouldn't matter. Plus, it's not even possible. It's not. even in 100 years, you wouldn't be able to take all the guns away, even if you tried. There has to be another answer. Or maybe a combination, you know. Starting with the most obvious, which is protect kids while they're at school. And I've told people many times, and I usually get stupidly enough, or I don't know why, I get moderated when I say this on Discuss, but my high school had an armed, uniform police officer. Oops.
Hey.
I don't know why every school doesn't have at least one. We had one. It was great. I felt safe. We still had to have the bomb squad come in all the time. People always say, "Oh, guns are the #1 killer." Actually, cars are the #1 killer of kids, by the way, not guns. And you should be 100 times more worried about explosives than guns. Which the kids at our school knew, which is why we had so many problems with explosives. So we always had the bomb squad out. So if you didn't get the memo, you'd be walking around and you'd run face first into a frickin' half a SWAT team with German Shepherds and go, "Oh, we're on bomb lockdown." Because you were in the frickin' back of the art room or something and you didn't hear the message. There's a message. When the bomb... Or, there's kind of a message and sort of a memo that, like, by the way, it's such and such time. The bomb squad's coming in because we got a credible bomb threat this morning. Oh, cool. You know, after that, I guess I'll freaking go to my next class whenever that's over, and they'd let everybody know when it was done. Shoot, oh what are those down there? What are those droids I forgot to get? Oh, they are. Grab these really quick. Hypergate, cool, that's not bad. Goodies. So, what I was basically saying is that kids these days, more and more of them, are starting to idolize all these sick-ass, call them active shooters, although Canadians would get confused when I said active shooters, because active shooter means something different in Canada. Over here, it's like what happened at that FedEx facility the other day. That sick asshole went to the FedEx facility with a shotgun and started shooting his coworkers for some reason. Those people just get idolized by all the other freaking nut jobs and fringers that are out there sitting and waiting. So you say, well, what do? You said all this stuff, what do you do? Well, a couple things. First of all, parents need to actually be involved in their kids' lives. Second of all, you gotta look for some very specific... Alright, this rage quit for a strong PvP yesterday. I thought I recognized him from somewhere. Oh, I just got double punted, and it barely lifted me. Come on. So parents have to be involved. You gotta know what your kid's doing. You gotta know where your kid's mindset is. You gotta know. Oh, that's great. There's no one else around. You gotta know their mindset. And the other thing, kids are master manipulators. They learn how to manipulate you Even before they're born, they're already manipulating you. Kids are just master manipulators. There's tons of articles about it online. And it's not a bad thing. It's how they survive. It's how kids have been able to survive for 7,000 years. Yeah, human. I don't know about animal kids. But I digress. A kid can lie right to your face, and you won't know. Or maybe you do know, and you just don't do anything about it. Where'd the person go, though? So they're there. What the? Oh, please don't tell me. Okay, good. That's too bad. I should have been able to take that person out. Anyway. The next thing is, you gotta... If they've been through something tough, you need to get them help, even if they don't think they need help. Even if they think they're doing fine. I think every kid should have a mental health counselor. And I know that maybe that sounds scary, or maybe that sounds weird, but I can't tell you how important that would be. And people always say, oh, you can come to me if you need to talk to somebody. You know, teachers say that, parents say that, and then the kid comes to them and they can get in trouble or whatever. It's not just like at work with managers. They actually need a completely impartial, third-party, legitimate, educated, formal counselor. Every kid needs it. And every work needs it. And I'm not talking about, you know, everybody waking up in the morning and having to take their happy pill. I'm saying there's so many things that are getting sidetracked right now. The main issue really is mental health. That is the core of it. People are sick. And the very first thing we need to do is get everybody help now that can still be helped. Sorry, Carrie. Stop. There's too many of them. I'm getting vaused. Anyway. Mental health. No. How did you get back here so fast? I thought it took you out. Oh my gosh, look at my resolve. Stupid. Mental health needs to be number one. Get the people that help that can still use help.
You deserve nothing less.
It's so unfair that there's people out there that can't get help. That need help, that want help, that can't get it. I think mental health is the number one. It can be abused, yes. I know it can be abused. There's a lot of issues there. Especially with everything being cataloged, you know, the little Obamacare thing where everybody's mental health will be saved into a central database. All that. That's just... Nice job. That's obviously a huge issue, but the kind of counseling I'm talking about, it doesn't go into a giant federal database. It's there to help. it's not there to identify bad people and to, you know, neutralize bad people or whatever. It's there to education to help people so they have somewhere to go. Because, like I was saying earlier, you know, parents are... Man, I mean, you go to the grocery store and they've got a kid with them, and they're on their damn cell phone. They don't have time for their kid. Parents don't have time for their kids. Or some of them are working like 2 jobs or whatever. They've got like their mom working swing and grave and the dad working day shift, or maybe it's vice versa, just so they can make ends meet. And that way, you know, somebody's always there with the kid to at home so the kid can have somewhere to go. That could be hard on the kid, you know, and they might not be mad or upset. But that doesn't mean that they don't need somebody to talk through this stuff. That can sit there and analyze it, because parents have their educational limits. You know, not every single parent can be like a psychologist or whatever. I mean, a mom has got really good mother instincts, but they'll still have to go to a professional and say like, okay, my kid said X, Y, and Z. What does that probably mean? And what do we do for them? You know, do they need to be homeschooled, or do we probably need to get them some different friends, or do we need to trim back, you know, their social networking, or should these other kids get taken a look at, or did my kid witness something that's eating them from the inside out? I mean, it's like, they can help, you know, they can get these kids help, but instead, man, I shouldn't be looking at people's profiles and seeing that they like Hitler and serial killers and stuff. Like, sometimes it's a phase, but some of these people, some of them it's not a phase. And if there was like, you know, you go to school and they say, yeah, I saw your profile and it says you like X, Y, and Z. You're not in trouble, but let's talk about that. I'm not telling you to take it down. That's between you and your parents or whatever. But here is what that means, and you can tell me if you agree or disagree. You know, talk through it and explain it to them and have them, you know, learn and stuff. But you can't correct people from the internet. They have to realize that they're not anonymous. You know what the really freaky thing is that this profile that I found, they live in the next city over. Actually, 2 cities over, technically. And they're only like... they're really young, let's just put it that way. And the reason why I stumbled upon it was because they were bashing somebody else. And there was so much anger. And I could feel the anger. The lag. Okay, now why didn't I get my freebie hit? Anyway. Oh, we got destroyed. But I could feel the anger. On the one hand, I see where they were coming from. With what they were saying, they were telling... Well, they were basically trying to tell this other girl that they were attracting unwanted attention. Which they were. And they analyzed it all out and stuff. But the way they said it was just really mean, and it wasn't abusive. It was like they were just, I just noticed they were wording it really weird. I'm like, you don't word something like that unless you're either jealous, which they could have been jealous. I don't think that was jealous. It was, I'm going damaged by over 100,000. Five deaths? I didn't feel like 5 deaths. I can see where they're coming from, but the way they said it, it wasn't jealousy. It was almost hate. They hated the other person for doing what they did, and so now, instead of saying, hey, you know, take care of yourself, you might want to rethink what you're doing, instead they just freaking came down on him. And you know, I tried to say something positive, and then I went and I looked at the other person's profile now, and it's like, I love Hitler, gore, horror, and a list of serial killers and all this stuff. And I was just like, just this acid. In fact, even talking about it now, it's like just this acid builds up in my stomach. They're not like a monster, but they're like the beginnings of a monster. And I got that feeling like when you get the like in the horror movie, when at the end you finally get to see like what the inside of their house looks like. It's like you can tell just from looking at their house that it's like that it's sick, that there's a sickness in the house. And I'm not using the word evil because I know a lot of people would have reservations about that word, since evil has a lot of implications. Evil has a lot of implications and is a whole other discussion, but that's why it's easier to say sickness. Their brain's not functioning like a normal brain. It's not healthy. It's the lack of health. Dang things have so much influence. What is he doing? Don't try to come through here. He's so funny. I gotta save him. This place is kind of over leveled for you, buddy. You should have kept coming over to me. That's weird. I knew he was on this planet, but I didn't think he was actually coming over here. I'm sitting in like a very high level area in the middle of nowhere. There. Did I drop that mob? Oh yeah, Globo. Let's put this on. Free flow. Anyway, I guess that's kind of the beginning and end of it. Beginning, middle, and end. Education, communication. That's what I always say. Get training. Get educated. Be aware. So I'm gonna shut this off, and me and Kirahi are gonna kill some mobs and just take care of yourself. There's some serious whack jobs out there, and whack jobs in training. It's not a good situation at all. So, it's like I always say. Well, I guess, I don't know, I always say it on the